Hello there. How are you doing today? It is it's the end of a pretty long day for me, but I am so always super excited when I get the opportunity to come and have a conversation with you about any subject matter. It just delights my heart to be able to connect with you and to share what I believe has been placed inside of my spirits to bring attention or awareness to. For those of you who may be joining me for the very first time, I am Coach Duquesadine. I help women evolve. Also, I help them identify what their best, brightest dream life looks like. And then I help them plot how to get from where they are to where they want to go. We actually talk a lot about the four common reasons why women give up on their goals and their dreams. And as we explore those four common reasons, we go really deep because goal setting is not just as simple as writing a goal. There is so much more involved in goal setting. And so, the four common reasons that women give up on their dreams and their goals are one, disappointment, two, discouragement, three, lack of confidence, and four, we tend to start to settle when life has knocked us down enough. The reality is, though, we have to get to the place where we ditch our baggage, we identify where we are, we identify where we want to go, we identify how to move forward, and then we must be willing to do the work consistently. Because let's just be real, a plan is just a plan, is just a plan if we do nothing to execute it. And so that's one of my specialties, helping women to create their blueprints to help them get from where they are to where they actually want to go. And this is no easy work. Let's just talk about it for a few minutes because how many times have you actually set a New Year's resolution only for it to fall away within a few weeks? Um, or perhaps you set a goal and then keep pushing out the deadline for that goal. If that resonated with you at all, I want you to know that you're not alone. That used to be me. As a matter of fact, sometimes I can still see that attitude slipping in, and I too have to nip it because self development and growth is a continuous process. And so you're not alone if you've set a New Year's resolution and at the end of January had already fallen away from that bandwagon. You've also probably use SMART goals. You know, they say it must be specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, or relevant, and then time bound, which is a good model, a beginner's model to break your goals down. You may have even tried writing in fancy journals, or you may have used planners or accountability buddies, all sorts of things to help you stick to the goal, and nothing really sticks. And I want to share with you today why that happens because we beat ourselves up for being lazy, for being unorganized, or perhaps because we have so many ideas, thoughts, and dreams that, our minds are crowded. The space in our minds is just really crowded by all of these different things that pull at us. And I wonder if any of this sounds familiar to you. Just let me know in the comment section that it actually does sound familiar to you. Well, it's not just for you. The way goal setting has been taught throughout the ages, and also like in many of the courses that I've been in, goal setting has really been taught wrong. We're provided with the tools, we're provided with the how to get to the goal, and then we're also told, okay, well, this is what you need to do every day to achieve your goals. But something very crucial is missing from this equation because the internal motivation that makes you stick to your dream, that makes you stick to your goal, even when times get tough, even when you want to throw it away, is your why. And the why is the first thing that we must uncover as we begin to create our goals and our dreams. If you could imagine your biggest, wildest dream 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what would that look like? Because goal setting is also wrong by being taught that we should just plan 1 year out, because that's not enough time to help us to really expand the vision. We are promised three score and ten. And if we're promised three score and ten, and by reason of our strength we get more, why do we want to plan year for year? Light bulb moment. We want to plan in year bulks. So 10 years from now, 20 years from now, how do you want to see yourself living? But more importantly, why? What is your why? Why do you want to do the things that you're doing? Because when we could get to the heart of the why, we can find the motivation, because the why is actually the heart of all goal setting, and it is the core of designing your ideal life. Because when we know our why, we can now build everything around the why. When we're able to properly identify our why, we can also build the self discipline required to help us literally stay executing our blueprint. But we have to know the why first in order for the why to be at the core and heart of who we are. Why do I do the things that I want to do? What is in my heart? Well, my pain birthed my purpose. And it's because I want other women to feel empowered and to understand that they have a voice and a choice. I want to empower women and help them to understand that they can create the lives that they want to live, because I know what it feels like to live a life below what I desired for myself. I know what it feels like for pain and trauma to keep me stuck, playing safe, not expanding my vision, or not even believing that my dreams were possible. And so, if you've always wanted to be successful at achieving your goals, then we have to shift the way we're doing our goal setting. And as we are doing goal setting, there are a couple of things that we have to pay attention to. We cannot execute our goals without cultivating the right mindset, first and foremost. We have to cultivate the right mindset. And what does that look like? It looks like getting to the root of who we are and what we are about. It looks like getting to the root of our limitations. Why are we placing these limits on us? And what are those limitations rooted in? Are those limitations rooted in something somebody else said to us about what we can do and achieve in our lives? Is that rooted in the experiences that we have had on repeat that have told us that we're not enough, that we're not worthy enough, that our dreams are too big, and who are we to want to accomplish these big things? And so we need to look at how we cultivate the right mindset. Apart from that, we then need to build our confidence. Our confidence and self esteem, according to the John Maxwell principle, are the single most determining factors for success, because confidence is going to be that thing that is saying to you that I deserve to be at this table when you're in your executive meeting. Confidence is that thing that's going to say to you that I deserve to be in this room with other strong women because my voice deserves to be heard and it has value. Confidence is going to be saying to you that I really need to be in a better relationship where I'm honored, where somebody sees the heart of who I am and wants to build and grow with me, identifying those red flags and being strong enough to address them or to leave that relationship. Confidence is what will say, or what will help you step out of that dream that is just sucking that job that is just sucking the life out of you, and go somewhere else where you can cultivate the grass, or step into that business that you've always wanted to start. So we need the right mindset and we need confidence. The third thing we need to make our dreams successful is really a firm foundation. And that foundation starts with who we are. Our goals are really attached to who we are and how we see ourselves. And so we have to build the foundation of who we are as individuals. And that may mean that we have to, and listen to my words carefully, we have to look at our limiting beliefs. We have to look at our childhood and inspect the things that have taught us to be quiet. This little girl should be seen, not heard. We need to inspect the things that are keeping us attached to relationships. Perhaps we witnessed our parents in toxic relationships and we believe, or not that we believe, but because it's the model, we follow it. We have to inspect the beliefs that come from our childhood, that we were in competition with our siblings, and we only got love through competition. And so we believe that it is only through performance that we are deserving and are worthy, because all of these things are triggers that either push us towards achieving our dreams and our goals, or they hinder us. So, goal setting is not just about sitting down and writing out the goals that you want to accomplish in a new year. Goal setting is about expanding your vision 10 and 20 years out, because we have a lifetime. This life that we've been given, we've been promised three score and 10. Now, some of us do tap out before that time. However, the majority of us are here 50, 60 years later. So, as you look at the end game, as you look at the end of your life, what is your why? Why do you want to exist during that 60 years, during those 70 years, during those 50 years? What is the value that you want to bring? Now, many times people say to me, Coach Duquesa, I don't know what my purpose is. And a lot of times after our coaching sessions, they come into what that purpose is, because we also get purpose wrong. We believe that purpose has to be this massive thing, that it has to impact so many different people and everybody in the world has to see it. And that's truly not what purpose is. Your purpose could be to impact one person. Your purpose could be to support somebody else who is in the forefront. So purpose isn't as massive as everybody is purporting it to be. And not everybody is designed to do the exact same thing. I want you to just think for a second about a puzzle. The reason a puzzle has so many different pieces is because each of those pieces are important. Likewise, each of the pieces that make us who we are, that's important, but the pieces of our why have to come together. And so our goals must be attached to that why. If you've been setting goals over and over and over and over and over again, and you start and you're falling off, I really want to help you. I want you to think for a moment. If you've ever looked at someone who's been really, really successful in life, this is someone who has, created a great career. They have the outside appearance of doing well. If you ever thought and say, "Boy, I wish my life could be like that," and you know what? There's no shame in that, because I did that before. I look at successful people and I say, wow, that's the type of life that I'd like to live. But I don't know the cost that they've paid for that, the life that they live, right? So there is a cost associated with accomplishing your dreams and your goals. But if you've ever looked at someone and say, hey, I could see that for myself, I want you to know that that's normal, and it doesn't make you a bad person. But what it does, it is simply reminding you that you have dreams within you, and that those dreams within you, they're dying for you to do something with them. They're dying for you to recognize them. You're looking at somebody else and you're seeing them executing their dreams and their goals, and there may be that twinge of jealousy, or there may be that, oh, I wish I could do that. And I want you to know that you can. Yeah, you deserve more out of life than living this routine life. You deserve more from life than being stuck in your childhood trauma. You deserve more out of life than living somebody else's dream for you. You deserve more out of life than living paycheck to paycheck. You deserve more out of life than being in a relationship with someone who is ignoring you and you're craving their attention and their affection. You deserve that. And very often we put what we deserve aside and accept and tolerate what we're given when we deserve so more than that. So I want to invite you to allow me to help you create your goals, but get those goals rooted in your why, build your confidence, build your mindset, help to heal from some of the things that are keeping you shackled, so that your 2023 goals are more achievable. You take more action, you stay in action, and build your own momentum. So I want to help anyone that wants more for their life to be a dream builder. And a dream builder is someone who is disciplined, someone who is focused on their entire journey, not just getting to a destination, someone that wants to maximize the work that they do, someone that is interested in creating their own momentum, someone that's understanding that they can't be a lone ranger and accomplish their dreams and their goals, but they must get involved with teamwork, somebody who is willing to take initiative, somebody who is willing to take a calculated risk on themselves, because no dreams are achieved without risk. someone who is willing to get out of victimhood and into responsibility, and someone who's willing to invest in their dreams. This morning, I had the opportunity to speak with an aspiring coach, and as we were having this conversation, I said to her, the work that I do isn't easy. The consistency of showing up, supporting, helping your programs and the work that I do is not easy. And it takes investing in myself so that year over year, I'm not providing the same sort of material. But I want to grow so that my clients can also grow. So I'm looking for people who want that growth so that everyone else around them could also grow. And we can cultivate the characteristics of being a dream builder. So if you are interested in attending a goal setting session, I would like to invite you to join me so that I can help you to uncover your wildest dreams. And as we uncover them, you may not be sure how to begin achieving them. That's why I want you in the Girls with Goals Happy Hour with a Purpose, Friday, December 16th, in person. I'm only accepting 15 people because I want to take the time with each person. I'm never a quantity person, I'm a quality person. So I want the time to individually touch each person that's in the session, help them build out their dreams and their goals. So, what we're going to do in this session is we're going to expand your vision. We're going to look at your limitations. We're going to inspect your beliefs. We're going to help you learn how to take ownership. We're going to help you develop deep roots. We're going to help you create gorgeous goals. I mean, these are right gorgeous goals that are rooted in your why. We're going to help you create your vision guide. We're actually going to have a mini vision board session as well. And more importantly, though, I'm going to help you take a bet on yourself, a calculated bet on yourself. So December is the end of the year, and January of 2023, God's willing, I'm turning 50 years of age. So before I turn 50, I'm offering this birthday special valued at $99 for $49 a person. We get to spend 6:30 to 8:30 together, almost a personalized coaching session for $49 per person. I want to invite you to join me in this session, and together we'll cultivate the right mindset. We'll build confidence and create a firm foundation to make your goals more attainable. Now, if you have questions about this session, you feel free to DM me or you can put them right under this video. We can talk about those questions. We can talk about what's keeping you from investing in yourself and what's holding you back from joining this session. I want to help you get past those limitations and, more importantly, get into a session where you can actually learn how to cultivate the confidence and mindset required to achieve more of your goals in 2023. So I'll place the link in the comment section. That's going to take you directly to my website. You can click on the Girls with Be Girls flyer, the Girls with Goals flyer, where you can register to attend. 15 people, 2 hours. And I'm going to help set the course for you to navigate 2023. Thank you guys so much for staying here, for hanging out with me for the last 18 minutes. I appreciate you. And I really look forward to seeing you take a calculated bet on yourself by jumping in this class and also jump starting your 2023. Take care, guys, and happy Thanksgiving. I am so grateful for you. Blessings. Bye.